if you do it, may stand and not close. So we follow that national flag, which is
She's already got 6 people logged on.
Evening, Trinity Christian. Ford coming to hit you over here. Oh no, one of the cheerleaders fell down. That's a great way to start the live stream. I hope she's okay. Again, Coach Ford coming at you with my sidekick, my consigliere, my kimosabi, Dylan Tyler next to me. Along with along with Maddie up here in the camera well, the camera girl for the Clarendon Broncos. Thanks for being with us here in week 2 of the Trinity Christian 2022 football season. Captain's coming out to midfield. Got Hunter Maston, Zach Anthony, and Marcus Ramon Edwards shaking hands with the captains for the Broncos. You can see on the clock we got about 3.5 minutes left before kickoff. You may hear some tussling up here during the game as Dylan and I are sharing a 3x3 square. It's not quite that tight. So we made the trip up here. About a 2-hour, 15-minute trip. Taking a few of the back roads instead of going straight to Amarillo, then heading southeast from Amarillo. We kind of come up through Plainview and Silverton, I believe it was. And there's the coin flip. Let's see what the results are. Looks like Clarendon won. So Trinity will be receiving the ball on the east side of the field as the sun sets to our west. We are on the home Broncos side over here, as the visiting side does not have a camera location. And I can't do my sideline stuff because it's just too far away from Dylan. So when we have the opportunity to be on the same side as the camera, you'll see me down on the sideline again in the future. As always, Trinity Christian fans, the best there are out there. Hadn't even started the game yet, already have 17 plus live streams going. Again, welcome to Trinity Christian live stream here on YouTube. As we get started here with the opening kickoff here from Clarendon as the Broncos take on your Trinity Christian Lions. Marcus Ramon Edwards, Eli Reeves, and I believe that's Benjamin Bruce, or is that Eli Davis? I can't see the number down here on the far right to receive. Looks like they're going right at MRE. Marcus Ramon Edwards picks the ball about the 9-yard line. Jukes one, no, doesn't get past the first gun. It's taken down about the 17, 18-yard line. That's where the Lions will have their first possession of the day. 5 seconds tick off here in the first quarter. Again, welcome to the team. I'll show you some more of the roster here in a little bit. Marcus Ramon Edwards back in the pistol. Takes the ball himself, going off the right tackle. They already got about 7 yards. Taken down, gain of, looks like 9. Marcus Ramon Edwards with the only 2 scores of the 2022 season thus far, as he scored both times in Albany last week. If you didn't get a chance to watch that game, it is still right here on YouTube. Feel free to go back after this and watch. It was a great game last week, and I'll go over that some more here in a bit. We got trips left, tight right, and you got Eli Reeves in the backfield. Looks to throw the bubble and takes it himself, and he's up the field, and Eli Reeves can fly. He's into Bronco territory and taken down at the Bronco 42. First down, Lions. Huge run by Eli. And you'll hear me say it many times, and no disrespect to In God We Trust, but he's always number one. But in football, Trinity Christian football, Eli Reeves. In Reeves we trust. Marcus Ramon Edwards behind Eli Reeves. Eli Reeves hands off to Marcus, goes off the left side. He's already got 3, 4, 5, 10, 15. Upwards of 18 yards. We'll see where they spot it. Another big first down for the Lions.
My friend right there. What? My friend right there.
Dylan claiming his buddy right there. Dylan and Marcus, good friends.
We watch wrestling.
Eli Reeves in the pistol. Marcus Ramon Edwards behind him. Let's switch there. Marcus into the pistol. Takes it himself off right tackle. Got some room to run. Wants to cut it back in. Stays outside. Cuts through a couple of guys. And gains about 7, maybe 8, depending on the spot. Last week, Marcus had 131 yards on 16 carries and 2 touchdowns, and he's taken up right where he left off. Our second leading rusher last week, I believe, was Eli Reeves, and he has a huge chunk of this already, and he got laundry on the field and the first penalties of the game. Game clock stops at 9:44 here in the first quarter. Personal foul face mask against the Broncos. So they'll go half the distance to the goal, bring up 1st and goal.
Holding against the Broncos. Let's fly down to about the 4-yard line. First and goal.
Yeah, Eli Reeves last week had, oh, it was only, that's not right. Where is it? Oh, I lost my stats for the moment, folks. I'll get back to you. Marcus Ramon Edwards into the end zone for a touchdown. Oh, I'll do it. Tyler Madsen out. Oop, take that back. Going for 2 here, folks. Eli Davis behind Eli Reeves. I believe that's him. Marcus Ramon Edwards in motion. And we got a flag down as looks like the split receiver to the left started early. We'll decide, see what Coach Spiller wants to do. He wants to keep with the 2-point try or move on to the field goal. I don't see... Take it back. Trying to get on the field. It's Tyler Madsen, the place kicker. A kicker for everything we have, actually. And you don't ever have to worry about Tyler not having enough leg. He can hammer the ball. Our pro snapper, Zach Anthony, to Eli Reeves, who messes up the snap, and it goes wide right. So... I believe that's the first missed extra point of the season. To Mr. Reeves' credit, he was looking directly into the sun, pretty much, maybe slightly off. So the first drive of the Week 2 game here against the Clarendon Broncos results in a Marcus Ramon Edwards touchdown and a score of 6-0 with 9:29 remaining here in the first quarter. Folks, we're up to 36 live streams. Already doubled. I believe last week we got a total of 81, 82, 83, something like that. So tell your friends. Those people that don't have Facebook and Twitter may not know that we are on YouTube live at every football game. And if you didn't know, want to get on Facebook and Twitter at 323 Lions and stay up to date with all things Trinity Christian Athletics. Mr. Madsen with more of a line drive kick, which he did make sure to tell me that he was going to be doing some of that today. So instead of just booming it way into the end zone like he could do, more of a line drive directional kick, and the Broncos get it on the 22, and as they begin their first offensive drive of the season. Last week, Clarendon Broncos fell to Panhandle about 45 minutes down the road. They score of 56-6. I'm sure they are hoping to do much better than that today. Got a straight eye. Put it back under center. He's got a strong cadence. Hunter McMaster almost jumped. The running back gets around the corner and gets a good little chunk. It's about 3 yards maybe. Oh, no. Back to 2. 2 yards tackled by, is that number 4, D? I think that's Eli Davis. I believe it was Eli Davis and a couple other guys on that tackle. Again, if any of y'all out there have my number, I wouldn't mind one or two of you texting me to confirm sound quality, please. And maybe even picture quality. Straight eye once again. Handoff up the middle. Stop fairly quickly. I saw Brady Scott in on that pretty quick, coming from the outside linebacker position. Brings up third and about 7. Now, some of y'all need to understand my pain as I asked somebody to text me. And so who texts me but the guy standing next to me? That's not what I mean. Back to pass, looking over the middle, he's got a guy open, doesn't throw it quite far enough, but it is caught. He comes back for it. Big gain for the Broncos, down to the Trinity Christian 48-yard line. Big gain. The Broncos, number 2, is probably going to be a big weapon for them today. He's very tall, much taller than our safeties. First down of the game for the Broncos. He did throw that into double coverage, but he was almost a foot taller than our safeties. So it wasn't overly hard for him to go up and get that. Twins left, tight right, straight eye. Little jet sweep coming from the left side. He gets around the corner, stiff arm on Zach Anthony. Zach Anthony, along with, I believe that is Benjamin Bruce, take him down after a gain of almost 10. It might be a first down. I believe it is. Let's see the signal. I haven't seen it yet. Oh yeah, that's definitely a first down. Yep, second first down, and the Broncos continue their drive. Thank you, Ms. Stockton. Thank you, Mr. Halliday. That's what I needed to hear. Appreciate it. I'm telling you right next to me. Your texting doesn't matter. Back to pass, looking over the right. He's got a man go streaking down the sideline. If he had a chance to throw it, he would have been wide open. Something extracurricular right there. I missed it. I wasn't watching in that spot. Brings up 2nd and 10. 7:04 on the clock. Broncos to the line. 2 receivers left, tight right, straight eye. Quarterback under center. Number 11, Howard, is their quarterback. And a nice lead off left tackle. Gain of about 4.5 to 5 yards. Bring up 3rd and 5. Big time hold off left tackle. I mean right tackle, and not called, but it's okay. Almost a first down. Looks like he might be a hair short. It's depending on the spot. Where he's putting it, it's going to be real close. I think he's a hair short. Wow, okay. Don't know why the head ref called that since he was nowhere near, but whatever. 3rd straight first down for the Broncos, and a timeout Broncos. Get a pro right look here. The running back a little bit deeper than he usually is. A lead right off right guard, but he is nailed. Oh my goodness. So you got a couple Lions losing their cool right here. I believe that one was Maddox Frazier. After a great stop, we're just going to give him 15 yards. We can't be doing that. We know better than that. So first down at the Lion 17.5 line. .604 showing on the clock right here. Lions still lead, as you can see on the bottom of your screen, 6-0. And apparently they didn't mark off enough. So they'll reposition the ball, and first down at the Lion 13-yard line. Essentially twins right, tight left, straight eye. And Benjamin Bruce takes the runner down after a gain of about 5. It's up 2nd and 5. Broncos offense doing a good job of getting little chunks here and there. Lions just really haven't found their stride yet. They almost had them stopped in the first 3 plays, but allowed a long pass to be caught over the middle. And here they are in the shadow of their own end zone. Tight right, twins left, straight eye, quarterback under center. It's not really twins left, sorry. Okay, that one looked a little funny there for a second. Quarterback's in big time trouble, throws left-handed. And they almost get back to the line of scrimmage, losing about 2 yards on that one. That's a good job, actually. Not losing much more on that, as the Lions had a chance to take him down back at the 15-ish. Brings up 3rd and about 6.5. .46 live streams going now. Look at this. We're only 8 minutes in, a little less than 8 minutes in. 46 live streams. Thank you, all you guys back in Lubbock and all around, relatives around the country watching. Thanks for tuning in. Timeout Broncos. They use their 2nd timeout. Let's see what they're going to call. Yeah, they're going to give them the timeout, as they should. Broncos will be down to 1 timeout the remainder of the half. Lions haven't used any yet. Take a moment to tell you about one of our sponsors. You know you can trust Allen Financial Agency to provide sound and qualified counsel when you need it the most. Allen Financial Agency is proud to support your TCS Lions. Here we go, folks. Quarterback looking right over the middle, wide open, and he throws it over the tight end. It was a great play. Quarterback just missed his receiver.
It's a fan shaking.
I don't know. Brings up 4th and 6. They can get a first down about the 3-yard line. Let's see if the Lions can hold right here and get the ball back. Here come the Broncos running the line. You got pretty much pro right. No, that's not pro right. Throwing over, that's way too far. Out of bounds, and the ball is turned over on downs. Lions take over at their own 9-yard line. So, again, more of the line bend not break defense. They need to get a little bit better at stopping and tackling behind the line of scrimmage, that's for sure. They allowed a few big plays, but in the end, they were able to keep them from scoring. The Lions retake the ball with 4:22 remaining in the first quarter. Eli Reeves, pistol with Marcus Ramon Edwards behind him. Benjamin Bruce in motion behind, and Marcus is tripped up behind the line, losing about 2 yards. That'll bring up 2nd and 12. Marcus Ramon Edwards are on the right side. Tried to trip him up, and he goes out of bounds after a short gain, stopping the clock and bring up 3rd and long. Here's a big play right here for the Lions. Handoff right up the middle. I didn't see who it was. That is Eli Davis. It's very near the first down marker. We'll see what Coach Spiller decides to do. Looks like he's going to be short by a hair. Bring up 4th and 1. It's really more of a 4th and inches. And I believe Coach Spiller's going to go for it here. And the referees want to confer about something. The far linesman is not happy with the placement of the ball. And with the change, that is a first down, Lions. A little change of pace there with Eli Davis. So 1st and 10, their own 19-yard line. Second possession of the game for the Lions after having scored Marcus Ramon Edwards about a 5-yard touchdown a little while ago to 6-0 Lions. Eli Davis again off right tackle. Has already got 7, 8, 9 taken down. It's going to be 2nd and short. Good job by Eli Davis. As you recall, guys, last year Eli Davis was quarterback. A little bit different position this year for him. "15 seconds on the play clock. Lions still in the huddle, but they're really fast coming out. Here they come. Twins right, split backs. Eli Reeves under center. Looking to pass, looking over to his right. Wide open. Oh, I don't know who caught that. It could go either way. They're saying that's an interception. So each team with a turnover here in the first quarter of the game. 2 minutes left in the first quarter, as the Broncos turned it over on downs just a few moments ago, and Eli Reeves makes a good throw, but it was a better defensive play by the Broncos cornerback, intercepting the ball on the Lion 34. There seemed to be missing somebody on the field. 18 seconds left. They got plenty of time. Tight right, split right. A little bit different formation here. A little bit stronger to the right side. So defensive left, and you get your pitch left. Got a flag in the area of what is probably holding. And we'll see what the call is. Yep. Back judge calling a hold. Make sure it's against the offense, which it usually is in that location. And that is the call, and they'll back up the Broncos. Take it from an old, not that great football coach. It seems like the Lions are a little bit flat-footed today, and they need to focus a little bit, which has happened a little bit in the past. Didn't happen so much last week. Nice little bubble out to the left side, and this cat's got some room to run, and he's got one man to beat. Oh, he's caught from behind by Brady Scott. Great play call and a huge gain by the Broncos. They're going to have it first down near the 10-yard line. Let's see where they... It's right on the 10. It might be first and goal. And that is what it is. First and goal right on the 10-yard line. So as I was just saying, it seems like the Lions are kind of playing flat-footed. They're not really focused right now, which has been a trait of the Lions in the past. Again, didn't happen last week. So we need to get our focus. Handoff left side, taken down almost immediately by a whole, as Mayor Payne would say, pride of Lions. I think I saw Eli Davis and Zach Anthony in there, maybe even a little bit of Hunter Maston, who seems to be lined up right on nose guard right now. To his right is James Isaacson, and to his left is a number I can't see. If he would turn, I would tell you. That would be Maddox Frazier. They have switched sides as they have defensive tight left. And we have a delay of game on the Broncos. Going to move them back 5 yards. It'll be 2nd and 15. Take second and goal, from, I believe, the Lions' 16-yard line after that loss of 1 on first down. 24 seconds remaining here in the first quarter. Again, 6-0, as you can see on the bottom of your screen. As the Lions took their first possession very quickly down the field and scored, and they have since been stymied. Tight right, split right, straight eye, quarterback under center. Straight up the middle, number 3 is, and he's taken down by Zach Anthony after a gain of about 2.5, maybe 3 yards. It'll bring up 3rd and goal from the Lion, 13.5. You don't have them plugged in? take a moment to talk about one of our sponsors, Mighty Wash. It's the most innovative car wash in West Texas. They have you, your car, and your wallet's best interests at heart. Go check them out, Mighty Wash. Here we go, the beginning of the second quarter. Broncos, after a big interception of Eli Reeves, have the ball 3rd and goal from the line 13. Tight right, straight eye. Sniffer left, split left. Quarterback keep, kind of boot left, and he's not going to get very far, folks, as he's taken down by Eli Davis and Maddox Frazier. There's that 4th and goal for the Broncos. Let's see what they have in mind. Here in a minute, I'll give you an update on last week's stats and scores and records and things like that. So stay with us. Same formation as a minute ago. 4th down. Quarterback back to pass, looking left, throwing long, and knocked away by Marcus Ramon Edwards for the 2nd turnover on downs. And the Lions will take over at their own, looks like, 16-yard line. Dylan very proud of his bud. There we go, the Lions hustle the line like they always do. Eli Reeves in the pistol formation. Marcus Ramon Edwards behind him. He's got Benjamin Bruce in motion, and that was a snap to Marcus, who, if Marcus get around the corner, you can say goodbye, and he went out of bounds. And there's a huge flag thrown behind. That could be anything. Where it was, it could be anything, but it's probably holding on the offense, and that is exactly what it is. So that gain by Marcus is coming back half the distance to the goal.
I think holding should be illegal.
You can hold as long as you stay inside. You can't get outside the shoulders.
They can't like do something.
I don't know what that means. Sorry, folks. I'm having to explain what holding is to Big D over here.
Yes, it's a former lineman.
Wow. So it was a spot foul 10 yards from where it occurred. So it's 1st and what looks like about 12 from the line 14. Twins right with Marcus Ramon Edwards in the slot. Eli Reeves is hammered right after getting the ball, and the ball is on the ground, but Lions get it back. So Trinity kind of going backwards here. The Broncos are playing really well and playing with some momentum. He's up 2nd and 16 from the Lion 10. reverse. Oh. Ay, ay, ay. It's going to come back anyway, folks. There is a flag on the grounds all the way back where this started. So we hope Marcus doesn't get hurt on this. Another hold on the Lions. So, looking at about 2nd and 20 or 21. Depending on the placement of the ball. So the Lions, having started at their 13-ish, are now at their own 5.5. As well as they might have the size advantage in this game, I would say Clarendon is faster and keeping up with us. Up the middle, you have Andrew Kincaid on his first. His first carry, I think some would say he might have had a knee down on that one, but they're saying that's a fumble. And now both teams have 2 turnovers, and the Lions give the ball right back to the Broncos on their own 10-yard line. Here's your pro look. This is pro right here. Straight eye. Really wide splits on this, spreading us out. And taken down fairly quickly by Brady Scott. And I believe that's Zach Anthony. Yes, Zach Anthony. Huge stop by Cade Hayes right there. Loss of about 5 yards, maybe 4.5, not about 5 yards. Brings up 3rd and long, 3rd and goal from the Lion 14. I believe that was Cade Hayes. When is number 8, wasn't it? Yeah, that was him. Well, their jerseys are bunching up, so I can't tell if it's Cade Hayes or Maddox Frazier. Quarterback back to pass, looking over the left. They're gonna. Oh my goodness. Well, folks, that's probably about the 6th or 7th penalty on the Lions, as gonna have pass interference here, as the receiver was taken down by the cornerback right in the end zone, so we'll see where they place the ball. I mean, I'm trying to watch everything. I'm not saying I'm right, but it looked like their feet got mixed up. That just happens. But, I mean, if he grabbed him, then it's the way it goes. Ball in the 2. Giving the Broncos every chance in the world to equalize the game here. Huge splits. Handoff up the middle, and they lose about 2 yards back to the 4-yard line. They've actually had some decent success off tackle. Running up the middle, they haven't had a whole lot of success. It's always a first down after a pass interference. Now it's second down. So we got 8 minutes, 15 seconds remaining here in the second. Broncos hurry to the line, a little bit faster than normal. Tight left. Looking to pass, looking to the right. Got a man in his face. That is a fumble, boys. You better get on that ball, Brady. Fumble, recovered. Brady Scott. So if you're just joining us, folks, that is the 5th turnover of the game. The Broncos have 2 turnovers on downs and that fumble right there. Lions have a fumble and an interception. So almost as many turnovers as there are points on the board. Here we go. Lions' 4th possession of the first half. Eli Reeves, Marcus Ramon Edwards in motion. Eli is got somebody on him before he can do anything. The offensive line not doing their job. Sorry guys, if you watch this later, I'm doing my job, bro. Loss of 2.5. It was up 2nd and 12-ish. Brown Mercer, the center. Eli Reeves in pistol. Eli Reeves. Hands off right up the middle. Marcus Ramon Edwards, who gets the loss back +2 to bring up 3rd and 8. So the huge gains of the first possession have dwindled into 2-yard gains and 2-yard losses. Lions need to reassess. Got 12 seconds on the play clock. Should be plenty of time for the Lions. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. He got it off. And then I think we fumbled it, folks. So this first half really not going the Lions' way, that's for sure. They're lucky to have a lead at the moment. Thought somebody was down hurt there for a sec, but I don't think so. Referee's conferring over something. And they're saying that was a fumble for the 6th turnover of the game. Eli Reeves with a turnover fumble there after looked like another messed up play as the offensive line not doing that great a job of blocking. So give the ball back to the Broncos. 6:01 remaining here in the second quarter. Coach Spiller out past the numbers to have something to say with the head referee. Tight right, sniffer left, split left. Handoff right off the guard, right up the middle, and a good little bit of running. Gains about 7 yards for the Broncos, brings up 2nd and about 3. Make that 4. 5:30 remaining. Quarterback under center. Straight eye. Handoff to the fullback right up the middle, who gains enough for the first down to about the 3-yard line. First and goal, Broncos. And that would be a touchdown. I believe that's Lyric Smith for the Broncos, as both number 2s from both teams have gotten in the end zone. Looks like the Broncos showing us the swinging gate. Hopefully we've practiced this over the week and we know what to do, and they should shift over and maybe kick an extra point. We're definitely covering it. It's kind of iffy. Going for it anyway. Going for the 2-point, throwing it, thinking of throwing it. Intercepted. And if he runs this back, it's a point. Why are we stopping it? Okay, well, I may have forgotten that rule, I guess. So here we are with 4:43 remaining in the second quarter, and it is 6-6. Interesting look. Marcus Ramon Edwards not deep in the game, as Eli Davis is back to receive the ball. And taken down at about the Lion 22. '53 live streams. Here we go with the Lions' 5th possession of the game. The first one resulted in a Marcus Ramon Edwards touchdown and a botched extra point hold. The next 3 possessions have ended in turnovers for the Lions. Marcus is back in the game at this point now. Eli Reeves pitches back to Marcus Ramon Edwards right up the middle, and he is caught almost immediately. The Lions look like they're going in slow motion. I don't know, I can just guess, maybe. I mean, last week the field was real fast. This field right here, the grass is easily 3 to 4 inches tall. If you look close, you can see the players' feet sinking into the grass, so it's a little bit slower playing surface, but that's no excuse. Back to the line, 2nd and a long 9. Wingback reverse to, I couldn't see who it was. I think it's That is Kate Hayes. Gain of about 4. Brings up 3rd and about 6. Marcus Ramon Edwards off tackle, almost to the first down marker. I think he's going to be it's going to be really close. I can't tell. He's always about 1 guy from breaking it. Clock running with 3:04, 3:03 remaining here in the 2nd quarter. Lions with all 3 timeouts, Broncos with 1. Need just 1 yard, and Eli Reeves gets that rather easily, and he's still on his feet, gaining about 5 overall. First down and a clock stoppage, 2:49 remaining in the 2nd. Loaded line here. Eli Reeves keeps it himself off the left tackle, gets hit after gaining about 4-ish. You gotta hand it to these Broncos. They know how to tackle. They are very fast and they tackle very well. A little bit quieter over here as there's an elderly woman in the front row just below me was being checked out by EMTs. She was having her blood pressure taken, so she appears to be okay as the EMTs are smiling and talking with her right now. Eli Reeves, fake pitch to Marcus Ramon Edwards, throws it wide open to Maddox Frazier. Huge gain here. Taken down from behind. And there's a flag in the backfield holding Lions again. You've got to be kidding me. Every big play we've had, save for one, there's been a holding. Coach Spiller, if you can see him on your screen, is not a happy man right now. You guys that are watching on YouTube, which is everybody, I don't know why I said that, you might rewind a little bit and like maybe look in the backfield and see what you saw. I'll admit it, I have a habit of being a ball watcher. Timeout, Lions. We'll thank our sponsor, Germ Blast. It's keeping the fight inside the body at TCS and schools throughout Texas. They've helped us out a ton, considering the times. Visit them at germblast.com. .209 here in the 2nd. Long 2nd down right here. Eli Reeves looking to pass, taking himself off the right side. He's got a lead blocker over the middle. It's already gained back the penalty, and looks like it's going to be about 3rd and 2. Clock running with 1:57, 1:56 remaining. Lions to the line real quick. Eli Reeves in the pistol. Throwing it, catching it is Kate Hayes, and out of bounds at the at the 40-yard line, then a flag as he's tackled out of bounds. And your first big penalty against the Broncos. Probably unnecessary roughness. I could be wrong. They're saying Cade went out of bounds at the, I believe, the 39. I have never seen that signal before, unless I'm just not seeing well. And the referees are going to confer some more. Down marker guys have already moved. Here they are marking it off down to the 29-yard line. You could say finally a call goes the Lions' way. Their penalty yardage in the first half is insane. Just waiting on the striped shirts to let us play some football. Got plenty of time. Play clock at 18. Eli Reeves in the pistol. Davis behind him. Hands off to Davis up the middle, who gets back to the line of scrimmage. That's about it. Eli Reeves again in the pistol. Davis behind him, fakes the handoff to Davis, and he's got a man in his face, and thrown down by the helmet, and nothing. Thrown down by the helmet, and no call. Coach Spiller and Coach Staten were jumping up in the air, screaming for a penalty as he was thrown down by the helmet. Yes, it wasn't the face mask, it was by the helmet. And the Lions call a timeout, and it seems like the White Hat is not going to listen to Spiller at all. Yeah, it looks like he just told Spiller to deal with it. Third and long, after the swinging down of Eli Reeves by the helmet. Looking to pass, looking deep. Open is, Fourth down. Clock running 56, 55, 54 seconds. Timeout Lions. That'll be their last timeout. Still checking out the elderly woman on the first row. So if y'all want to say a quick prayer for the elderly woman on the first row, as they are still working on her. Already checked her blood pressure. Looks like they're checking her blood sugar now. 4th and long, obviously Spiller going for it here. You got trips right, Eli Reeves in the pistol, Eli Davis behind him. Here's the snap, here's looking deep, throwing it deep, throws it and intercepted at the 13-yard line. And there's a flag down, and it might be for roughing the passer. And that is what it is. It'll be first down Lions with 49 seconds left. Can you say makeup call? First, let me say it was a great catch by the Broncos secondary. He was falling down and made a great snag of that Eli Reeves toss. But Eli Reeves thrown to the ground rather hard. And the second big penalty of the game against the Broncos is marched off down to the Bronco 11-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10 as the Lions can get a first down at the 1. 57 live streams. That's our record for the day is from what I've seen. Eli Reeves looking to pass, throwing into the end zone. Caught! Touchdown! Marcus Ramon Edwards in the far corner of the end zone. 2nd touchdown of the game. 4th touchdown of the season. He didn't let this fair that far, did he? Coaches on the near far sideline are not happy campers. I guess I don't blame them. Let's see, play clock's at 15. Coach Spiller sending in the play. He's most likely going for 2 here as the first extra point was unsuccessful. He's going to try to make it 14-6 here. Fumbled snap. Eli Reeves taken down, and that is no good. So your score is 12-6 with 40 seconds remaining in the second. It sounded questionable. It's okay. Seconds remaining in the half. Marcus Ramon Edwards with his 2nd touchdown of the game. Here's Tyler Madsen to kick the ball. More of a directional high kick. That obviously you're kicking to the guys that are less skilled than those in the back. That would be the only reason to do that, I guess. I coached football for a long time. I was never a fan of that, but that's just me. I'm sure Coach Spiller knows exactly what he's doing. And so with 35 seconds left, the Broncos get the ball on their own 35, seeing if they can get any points before halftime as they trail by 6 points here in Clarendon. Sun going down. Huge thunderhead off to the east. Way far away. It's not going to affect us this evening. We got tight left, split right. Looking over to the left, it is a quick bubble pass. And taken down, grabbed first by Andrew Kincaid, and then taken down by Eli Reeves. And the Broncos use their last timeout. Take a second to thank Wentz Orthodontics. At Wentz, you are greeted and treated like family. They've been creating smiles and an atmosphere that is easy for parents and fun for kids for over 34 years. The Wentz family is committed to providing patients with high-quality orthodontic care in a fun-filled family environment. Your first visit is completely complimentary and will include x-rays, a visit with the orthodontist, and a comprehensive treatment plan and financial options. We offer 0% in-house financing with reasonable monthly payments. Wentz Orthodontics. Easy for parents and fun for kids.
Man, I love like little bubblegum toothpaste over here.
What? Oh, really? Okay.
I'm making fun of
27 seconds left. Second and about 3 for the Broncos here. Split right. Looking to pass. Kind of a delayed route. Caught by Eli Reeves. Intercepted down at the Lion 25. What are we at now, D? 7 turnovers for the game total? Yeah. Is that right? We have 3. No, that's 4. We have 4, they have 3. No, they have 4, we have 3. I can't remember now, folks. I teach history. I don't know math.
Dementia's kicking in.
Dementia's kicking in. I'm not that old, D. Here we go. 19 seconds left. Let's see what Coach Spiller wants to do. Obviously, you can very easily just run out the clock as the Broncos don't have any timeouts. But I don't know. He may try something he's got stored up his sleeve here. Eli Reeves under center. Andrew Kincaid behind him. Handoff to Marcus Ramon Edwards, who is hit behind the line, and a whole lot of nothing happening. And that'll run out the clock here in the second quarter. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. That's it for the first half, folks, with your Trinity Christian Lions leading the Clarendon Broncos 12-6. It's the battle of the number 2s, as Marcus Ramon Edwards, number 2 for Trinity Christian, has 2 touchdowns. And Lyric Smith, number 2 for the Clarendon Broncos, has a touchdown. And the extra point game, not so good for either team. 12-6. Trinity leads the Broncos.
In the hospital, in
56 live streams right now. I guess I'll take a moment to go over some stats from last week, as all the teams in town. That's not right. Let me find that one. Nope, changed my mind. We're just going to do TAPS right now. So TAPS Division 3 District 1, Trinity is in, and if you didn't know, their district has changed some with the teams in our district this year. Some of them the same, some of them different, with Fort Worth Lake Country, which was in ours last year, remaining in the district. We've added Pantego Christian and Grace Prep, 2 huge teams we played in the playoffs last year, along with keeping teams Willow Park, Trinity Christian Academy, and Colleyville Covenant. So a total of 6 teams in Division 3 District 1. Last week, Lake Country was successful, defeating McKinney Christian 39-28. Pantego Christian also at 1-0, having defeated Bay Area by the score of 25-7. You may know Bay Area as the 2-time state championship baseball team. The Trinity Christian Line baseball team played them in the finals year before last. In third place in our district is Grace Prep. They are 0-1, so if you're not getting it, only 2 teams in our district have won their first game. Everybody else is lost. Grace Prep lost their first game to Arlington Oak Ridge, 24-20, a tight one there. Obviously Trinity last week losing to Albany by the score of 19-15. They had been leading 15-12 with 2.5 minutes left in that game. And it was a great showing by Trinity, as if you didn't know, Albany The Albany Lions is the UIL 2A #1 ranked team in Texas. And Trinity was leading with 2.5 minutes left. And I'll come back to that in a few minutes, as that is important. At 5th in the district would be Willow Park Trinity, who also lost. They lost to Fort Worth Temple Christian 28-14. And then Colleyville Covenant, also at 0-1, losing to Coram Deo of Flower Mound 14-12. You might be wondering what I was talking about a second ago, and I'll tell you right here. As Albany, as I said, was ranked number 2 in 2A in the state, which is one of the reasons why, even though Trinity Christian lost last week, Trinity Christian is ranked number 2 in all of TAPS Division 3. Max Preps has them as the number 6 team in all of Lubbock, that's including public schools, at number 15 in all of TAPS. Pretty cool. I was waiting for the music to die down a little bit. In case you're wondering how our old nemesis was doing, Lubbock Christian from across town, they were successful last week as they lead their new division, which I believe I have the wrong information on their district or division number, but they defeated Kermit 52-20. Yes, Dylan, they beat a frog. See, Dylan is very with it. Last week, some of the stats from the Trinity Christian game, as we only forced, I believe, 1 turnover against Albany, and that was a fumble recovery by Brady Scott. Tackles, Zach Anthony with 9 tackles. Brady Scott with 6, Eli Reeves with 6. Total offense, Marcus Ramon Edwards with 147 yards of total offense, 131 of those on the ground. Of course, he had 2 touchdowns. Eli Reeves with 118 last week total yards, with 64 in rushing and 54 in passing. See what else I have for you. Eli Reeves went 4 for 10 last week with 1 interception and 54 yards. Marcus Ramon Edwards had an average rushing of 8.2 yards. I can promise you that has been diminished greatly today, as the Broncos are doing a good job of keeping him under wraps. All those stats totaling up to a total offense of 249 yards for Trinity last week. They also gave up on defense 368 yards, so giving up an extra 100 more than we gained ourselves shows how much the defense is still clicking, and they almost won that game. So looking into the future for Trinity, obviously losing by 4 to Albany last week. Here we are at Clarendon in week 2. Week 3, we travel to Abilene Christian to play Liberty Christian. Then our first home game of the year will be September 16th against New Deal. Let's see. And then the week after that is the bye week. Then we have another home game, the 30th of September against Denver City, before starting district on October 7th against Covenant Christian, and a week later against Lake Country Christian. There'll be a few more after that, obviously, but that's way down the road. Again, this Clarendon team last week lost to Panhandle by the score of 56-6. Next week they have Booker and then Smyer right down the road from Lubbock. And then Memphis, Tulia, and Wheeler.
Don't forget to get your chance for kicking the field goal for half the clock. So set them up and take it right now. Also, the 10th quarter will be hosted.
Do want to mention our girls who are in Plano. I will look up if there's any news on them, but as far as I know, they play today and tomorrow. In the Prince of Peace tournament, they're in Plano. I have a few little things that'll update you on how we did over the past week here in a few moments. Just bear with me. Well, our graphics folks are on the ball, as we already have a graphic of the halftime score up on Twitter. Again, if you're not on Twitter, you need to go and follow Trinity Christian Athletics, 323 Lions. You get all the updates you need on Trinity Christian Sports, on locations, on games I'll be live streaming. Also follow us on Facebook at 323 Lions as well. If you haven't already, and you're on YouTube, obviously, and you're logged into your account on YouTube, which I hope most of you are, if you don't have one, you ought to get one. Helps us out on subscription numbers, so if you could hit that subscribe button. I think we're approaching 300 subscriptions right now, and if you want, you can hit that little bell symbol, so whenever I start a live stream, it'll give you a little notification. Also, if you didn't know, this coming Tuesday is Meet the Lions out at Archie Warwick Memorial Stadium. That would be September 6th. It's at 6:15. Yeah. Get a chance to see most of the teams introduced at that time. Purchase a meal and have some fun out there at the Warwick. Again, I'm scanning Twitter right now. I'm not seeing any updates on volleyball. And I know how the volleyball coaches are, and if you guys are online with me or keeping up, you might send me some info whenever you have some to share. There on your screen, you've got some updates as to interesting things that happened in Trinity Christian Sports over the course of the last week and a half, 2 weeks. And of course, I put something on the screen that's in the way. I'll get that out of the way for you. There, that's a little bit better. She's got some cool pictures that have commemorating things that have happened over the last few weeks. Varsity volleyball finished 4-1 at the Bernie tournament. As Coach Neal likes to say, it was the tourney and Bernie. They also had a big 3-0 win over KPA over there on Southwest Lubbock. JV Navy team won the Silver Bracket Championship at the Cooper Tournament. JV Navy also defeated KPA, that same locale as the varsity. JV Red competed well at the Cooper Tournament as well, defeating All Saints earlier in the week as well. Again, if you didn't get a chance to see the varsity football game from last week at Albany, you can, when this is over, don't leave me today, later go back and watch the Albany game from last week. It was quite impressive. JV Varsity won its game over Sterling City 28-0. So we have some great talent coming up from the JV in the future. Cross country, I can't even talk. Cross country had a great showing. Walker Newfield placed 4th. And the middle school girls got 2nd overall. There's Walker on the top left running. Some of the JV football bottom left. One shot from the Albany game on your top right. There's the JV Navy in the middle and the bottom. And our varsity girls in the bottom right at KPA. Congratulations to all those folks. Looks like you got about 8 minutes left until the end of halftime. Thought about pausing it, but nah, we'll just stay on here. Have a few graphics we'll throw up. We'll look at the roster again together since I haven't even memorized all the numbers yet. Ever been up in a press box and it starts swaying? It's not fun. Just so I don't get in trouble later, I want to point out that number 20 right there, that's Red Hiley. Here you go, Coach Hiley. I did what I was supposed to do. Seven minutes until we get started again, so you have a few moments to head out, grab something to munch on, grab something to drink. Sit back on that couch, kick your feet up. Hopefully not pace back and forth. I was told that's what I made the volleyball coaches do last week. While I wasn't looking, it appears the elderly woman on the front row has gone home. I heard no sirens or saw any stretchers. Well, now I hear a siren in the distance, but we're hoping that's not an ambulance. Well, that's exactly what it is off in the distance looking to the north. I hope everything's okay. Thank you again to everyone watching. I mean, even sitting here at halftime, we still have 45 live streams going. Thank you guys for staying with us. If you didn't know, high school kiddos are all at high school retreat this week. Leadership getting there on Sunday. And the rest of the school getting there on Monday. We all got back yesterday, right around noon. Was a great time. Sky decided to rain on us about half the time, but it was a great time. Here we go. As you can tell, Dylan's back. You're probably a little car sick just from that camera moving around. Lions back, and the girls running out with their flags with Lions spelled out on each flag. Which says Lions if you're on the other side. If you're on my side, it says no ill. This time, no cheerleaders were injured in the making of that particular shot.
I wanna stand up 100 feet tall, 'cause fear will never lead my way. I'm ready to run 100 miles strong. I will never be the same. I wanna stand up 100 feet tall, 'cause fear will never lead my way. I'm ready to run 100 miles strong. I will never be the same. Waking the lions in me. I'm waking the lions in me. Waking the lions in me. Waking the lions in me. I'm waking the lions in me. I'm waking the lions in me.
Here we are, ready to go for the third quarter. I'll fix the scoreboard here in just a second. Back to 56 live streams. We're all back up here. Me, Dylan, and Maddie. Tyler Matson back to kick. The clock being set right now as they're... There we go. Tyler kicks it high and deep to the back left. Oh. What in the world? Oh, I didn't see him make the fair catch signal, so I thought they were going to make us kick it again, but Oh, they are going to make us kick it again. As I think one referee said we're good to go, and then another referee blew his whistle after Tyler was already in his motion. So all 22 of the guys on the field were ready, but the Zebras were not. And us older guys, we need a little bit more time. Ah, bugs. Easy D. All right, let's do this again. Last kick was kind of fair caught at the 15. Let's see what Tyler does now. Much shorter. Caught by number 1, and he's got some speed, but he's taken down at the Bronco 39.
No.
So you own a dog? So you own a cat?
Yes.
Like the one that's
Yes, that's Dylan's way of thinking. I told him I don't like pooch kicks, and he says that's why I have a cat. Eight seconds into the third quarter, Trinity up 12-6. It's the battle of the missed field goals or missed extra point attempts. Twins right, tight right. Sniffer left. Underneath kind of a... I don't understand. That should be easy to see, but he's able to get 5 yards on that play, plus a little bit, so you're like second and a long 4. For some reason, the guy running the board seems to think that's 6 yards to go, and that is not true. Broncos second down. Handoff right up the middle. And he is taken down way behind the line. Back 1 yard behind the original line of scrimmage to bring up 3rd and 11. Back to 57 live streams. I would assume we're not up in the 70s and 80s because a lot of the folks that were online last week are here with us, as there's a lot of people in the stands across the way for Trinity. You might have been able to see some of the shots Dylan's given you. 3rd, and they made it a 3rd and 10. Back to pass, looking right, rolling right. Throwing out of bounds. It'll be 4th and long for the Broncos. And you'll see the first punt of the game, believe it or not. With 7 or 8 turnovers in the first half, there was not a single punt. Which I told Tyler before the game, I don't want to see any punts. This is not exactly what I was asking for. So the Broncos are in punt formation. Marcus Ramon Edwards back on his own 31, ready to receive. Waiting on the Zebras to give us the go-ahead. A snap. Way over his head. Go, guys, go! He could still get off a kick if he wanted to. And he's taken down at the Bronco 14. That is where the Lions will take over. A huge advantage for the Lions there. You could say that just a bad snap. That is not the punter's fault, as he's put in a bad spot with a snap that easily goes 3 yards way above the head of the punter. And they're placing the ball at the 15. 1st and 10. Lions, first possession of the third quarter. Wow, we cannot break the 57 mark. We were at 57, not back down to 53, Dylan. What are you doing?
I'm sorry.
Thought you were supposed to be good luck, bro. Eli Reeves under center. Pitch back to Marcus off right tackle. Makes a move, he's about 8 yards deep, going down about the 7 or 8 yard line. I'm way off in the middle of the field where the camera is, so I can't really tell. Looks like he's on the 8 yard line.
On my part,
chilling. One of the Broncos comes off, looks like he's got a cramp in his quad. He'll work it out, he'll be okay. Lions to the line. Eli Reeves, the snap, the handoff to Marcus right up the middle, makes a few moves, and into the end zone, touchdown, Lions. Marcus Ramon Edwards, the third touchdown of the day for the Lions, makes the game temporarily 18-6, but with the bad luck the extra points have had today, let's see what happens. Let's see what Coach Spiller wants to do. I don't see Tyler coming on the field, so it looks like the Lions are going for 2. And they are. I'll update your scoreboard on your screen here in just a second. Eli Reeves, handoff Marcus. Marcus Ramon Edwards in for the 2-point conversion. 20-6. The Lions score third touchdown of the game to make it a 14-point lead with 9:37 remaining in the third quarter. Capitalizing on a bad snap on a punt by the Broncos and getting the ball at the Bronco 15-yard line, Marcus Ramon Edwards scores his third touchdown of the game, his 5th of the season. And I do believe he is the only, I know he is, the only Lion to score a touchdown this season. The directional kick by Tyler Madsen, caught at the 17-yard line by number 2, which is Lyric Smith. This will be one of their better players. I'm not quite sure why we're kicking to him. We might have a Bronco down. Yeah, you do. I think this is your ball carrier, Lyric Smith. I mean, is that right? Yeah. And he looks to be in pain. Little John Murray from our side trots out there. I can't tell what he's looking at. Lower part of the body, maybe the knee. But the way they're rubbing the leg, it's a cramp. Yeah, he's gonna be fine. That's good. That's good. Give him a minute. He'll be right back out on the field. So 1st and 10 Broncos at their own 31. Their second possession of the second half. Down 14. 9:29 remaining in the third. Little trap up the middle that didn't work very well. Grabbed by Andrew Kincaid. It's a great stop by Andrew, Big Andrew on the left side of that Lion defense. Looks like a loss of about 2 brings up. Nope, they're moving the sticks now. A loss of 1 brings up 2nd and 11. I think I said that. Wow, their splits are enormous. I mean, there's like 3 yards between the guard and tackle on the right side. Huge run by Zach Anthony to catch him from the back side. Zach Anthony ran 40 yards to chase him down and to lose a yard on that to bring up 3rd and 12. Zach Anthony may be short, but his quads, tree trunks, folks. Dylan's trying to tangle me up in a web of cords over here. 3rd and 11. Quarterback under center, looking to pass, rolling right, looking for big number 3, who is open, and he just throws it out of his reach. It would have been a first down. He was open. Line coverage was slacking there a little bit, and they were just fortunate that ball falls incomplete. 4th and 11, and we'll see the second punt attempt of the game for either team. Last one resulting in a huge loss for the Broncos, and the Lions getting it on the 15. I'm sure the snapper's ready to go this time. Much better snap by the Broncos there. Decent directional kick that Marcus catches with his bare hands out in front of him and taken down very nicely by number 7, I believe, of the Broncos. And we'll try to find him. There he is. Quay Brown takes down Marcus after a return of about 10-12 yards. The Lions will have it on their own 46-yard line. 7:45 remaining in the third. Right up the middle, Marcus, with a gain of about 14. Sorry about that, folks. I saw the picture-in-picture up, and even though I gave his kid a shout-out, he decided to still yell at me. Thank you, Coach Hiley, for telling me to get the scoreboard off the screen. I joke. It's all good. Dylan, who carried the ball on that one as I was fixing one of my mess-ups? Dylan doesn't know. Neither do I. 2nd and 3. It's not a big deal. Was Marcus carrying it? Okay. Twins left. Marcus over left. Oh, we fumbled the ball again. Believe it or not, I did have a conversation with Eli about is he under center well enough, but that one looked like he was pulling out of center before the ball got up there. So it's pretty much no loss, no gain, so you got 3rd and 3. Oh, wow. I'm sorry, I was saying Mr. Coach Hiley said that. That was Mr. Halliday. Now I feel really bad. There you go, Mr. Halliday. I apologize, sir. It was Mr. Halliday that said that the scoreboard was on the way. And there's a first down for the Lions up to the Bronco 28. I'm sorry? Yes. Apparently my eyes don't allow me to read anymore. Lions getting a little bit of their swagger back. 5:50 remaining on the clock here in the third. Twins left. Eli Reeves under center. Marcus Ramon Edwards in motion. Hand off to Davis Reeves. Got a little bit of running room. Great spin move, but he's taken down. A gain of about 5, I would say. Let's see. Maybe a long 4. Bring up 2nd 5. To be totally honest, it kind of looks like the Lions are slightly more focused, and the Broncos look a little bit tired. They were flying around the field the first half. They're not flying as much as they had been. Marcus Ramon Edwards in motion. Eli Reeves takes it himself right off right tackle. Tries to pop it back out and is not able to. Might have gained one, maybe two. That would be one. It would be 3rd and 4. Good line by Coach Hiley right then. He said he would totally fine with me confusing him for Mr. Halliday any day. I would agree with that statement. Ball is on the floor and picked up by Eli Davis. Got lucky on that bounce. His forward progress takes him to where the sticks were, and then a little bit of extracurricular after. To me, as a pseudo-neutral, I'm not neutral at all, but I can be neutral. There's a little extra effort on the Broncos side, but also Eli with a little bit of acting at the end. So, first down, Lions. Eli Davis with a very lucky bounce on the Eli Reeves fumble. Might want to get Brown, Mercer, and Eli Reeves together, work on their snaps a little bit more. He seems to be reaching under center. He needs to get under a little bit more. Maybe go back to the pistol. I don't know. Let's see. Nope, he's under center. Yep, he's reaching. Handoff up the middle more. Eli Davis. Gain of about 5 or 6 on that one. Lions just chomping away at the clock here. It's 3:41, 3:40, 3:39 remaining in the third quarter. Lions up 20-6. I did not call him Davis Reeves, Matt, did I? Did I say Davis Reeves? Okay, Coach Havens. There's also a Davis out there and a Reeves out there. I've had 3 Davises in class. Kind of 3 Reeves in class. And I just turned 50. There's a reason right there. Timeout. Broncos. '72 live streams. That's awesome. That's a normal move for Vegas, bro. What was impressive is she got up there with no help. I thought that was cool.
Not even Randy Steer could do that.
Yes, wrestling guys, they can do that too.
Not even Randy Steer could do that by himself.
I apologize to all the Davises and Reeveses out there. I'm sure Davis Reeves is just in hog heaven right now. When do what I do as good as I do, you will not. Yoda I am. Short run by Marcus Ramon Edwards should be a first down for the Lions. Inside the 10 will be first and goal.
And ladies and gentlemen, we will be starting a GoFundMe for Coach Ford's dementia medication because he clearly cannot afford it for himself.
Wow, Dylan did not ask to speak on the live stream. Duct tape is in your future, son. No. First and goal. The Broncos 7. Maddox Frazier hustling in with the play. Brown Mercer down at center. Eli Reeves under center. Handoff to Marcus Roman, and he fumbles the ball, and we lost it. So the sloppy play continues. The Lions have first and goal at the 7. They commit their... I've lost count, Dylan. How many is that?
That would be 8.
That's 8 overall, and at least 4 on us.
4 even. 4 for both.
I think it's 9. Wow. I know it's our 3rd fumble. 3 fumble. Andrew, Eli, Marcus. Wow. 2:15 here in the 3rd. And the Broncos take over at their own 10. Really hard count right there. Stopping the play. It should be false start. Unless they call unabated. Where's the white hat? And it's on the defense. It's probably true. They've had really hard count today. Our guys have been really close to being offside a number of times. So 1st and 5. Bronco 15. Sometimes I wonder if like Pat Summerall and John Madden and I don't know nowadays what Troy Aikman or Tony Romo or Jack Bach or whatever, all their buddies text them in the middle of the game and point out when they're wrong. So we're going to go right back where we started, almost, after that false start by the Broncos. I don't mind. I'm just playing. The clock's been stopped quite a bit here in the last few plays. 1:33 remaining in the 3rd. Looking over the middle. Bootlegging to the right. The quarterback, not a whole lot of help over there. There's one guy. He just throws it away. There was nobody in that vicinity. Bring up 3rd and long. I think I said it already, but our high today is 72 live streams now. Again, last week I believe it was 82. I may have to go back and look. Pitch right, defensive left. The Lions have a chance of getting him here, and they don't. They could have gotten him behind the line easy, but that is going to be a 1st down for the Broncos up to their 22 or 21 and a half. No feelings hurt, Matt Havens. Just thought it was funny. Again, huge splits. Got kind of a wingback reverse right here. He's almost taken down. He is taken down behind the line of scrimmage. Could have been a few more yards back, but he able to stumble a couple forward. Brings up 2nd and long. Clock running at 37, 36, 35. Looks like the Lions are a tad concerned with number 7 over here on the near side as Marcus is covering him. They have a number of corners, and well, there we go to number 7 right there. They try to chop block Marcus right there. Wow. Gain of about 1 on that. It'll be 3rd and long. And that's the end of the 3rd quarter. While I'm thinking about it, while I have a second, Coach Hiley, do you have any info as to what went down for you guys today? Can you send that to me and I'll let everybody know? So we flip sides for the last time, hopefully. 12 minutes on the clock as we start the 4th quarter. Lions lead 20-6. 3rd and about 12. Board showing 11 for some reason. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Come on, Maddox. Come on, Maddox. Great pass right there. Oh! I don't like how he landed. Who was that? For us. He's on the ground right now. No, that's Brady. That's Brady Scott. But he hopped up. There's 3 Lions coming in to catch number 1 there that caught that ball, and they all kind of collided in midair as they went after him. Brady's okay. Broncos back to punt. Should be there. And the whistle blows. Delay a game on the Broncos. Going to move them back 5. Try it again. Am I in the way?
Your hand might be a little bit.
Oh, I'll stay back. Yep. Another low snap, but he's able to get it off. It does not go very far and goes out of bounds at the 34-yard line. That's a punt of about 15 yards. So the Lions take over with a short field. 11:05 remaining here in the 4th. Eli Reeves under center. Andrew Kincaid and Marcus from Edwards behind him. Marcus supposed to be a lead, and we didn't get the blocking done, as you had 3 Broncos behind the line of scrimmage before Marcus could take 2 steps forward. Loss of 1 officially on that. Back to pass, Eli Reeves got a man open, and it is... Did he catch that? That is caught by Brady Scott. From the 35 down to the 9-yard line. What are we doing? Why are we standing here? There's no... Why was everybody standing there?
I thought Brady throws hands up.
Somebody was upset about something, but I couldn't tell what it was from up here. So a huge pass from Mr. Reeves to Mr. Scott. Great catch by Brady, as he had to kind of come back to it and cradle it because it was a tad short. Well, power eye look again. Handoff to Marcus Ramon Edwards. Cuts it in, cuts it around, and into the end zone for his 4th touchdown of the game. 6th of the season. Lions go up 26-6 with the extra point upcoming.
Tyler is on the field.
Tyler Madsen is on the field, as you heard D right then. Snapper is Zach Anthony. Snapping to Eli Davis. Tyler Madsen going to put this into Oklahoma. Good snap, good hold, good kick. And over the concrete and brick wall. Good, 27-6 with 9:50 remaining in the 4th. One of our sponsors, Dave's Roofing, Siding, and Metal Buildings, family owned and operated since 1986. We strive for excellence in all that we do. They say, go TCS Lions. Here we go. Lions lined up. We got 6 guys on one side of Tyler Madsen, 4 on the other, 4 on the near side here. Let's see if Tyler keeps up with the kind of pooch kicks or he kicks it away. And he hammers it way to the 1-yard line. That did not go in the end zone, which it could have, and he didn't allow. Wow, the tackling is not so good. Taken down, luckily, by number 22, whose name escapes me off the top of my head. We're lucky that the Broncos aren't a long way farther down the field on that one, as we had him on the 10-ish, but he was able to escape. Looks like he's on the 14. pitch sweep is stifled pretty quickly. I'm not sure. I mean, that's the area of holding, but that might have been a face mask in there. It kind of looked like it could have been. But from where the flag came from, I don't know how you would have seen it if it was a face mask. Nope, holding on the Broncos. So half the distance to the goal. I'm going to replay first down. It's going to be about 1st and 18. Might be 19. I can't tell from here. Oh, it was right the first time. Put it back under center. Handoff lead right up the middle, and he's gone. Oh, wow! What a catch by Benjamin Bruce. If Benjamin doesn't slide over there, I don't know, Marcus may have had a chance at it. That cat is fast. And that was number 3, Jamari Davis. They've got a number of weapons too. So I'm fairly certain their 56-6 loss last week is not going to be typical. First down Broncos. They're 31. Lions sniff that one out. A loss of 1 brings up 2nd and 11.
Loss of 1, 2nd and 11.
Rolling left, looking for a receiver, which was open. He goes through his hands, incomplete, brings up 3rd and 11. Broncos are without one of their weapons, as number 2 that had the cramp earlier. Can't seem to work it out. I mean, he's working on it real hard right here, down here below us, but can't seem to get comfortable. Right up the middle, stopped immediately. Zach Anthony, Mike linebacker. Should be seeing a punt here. And we are. Marcus Ramon Edwards back deep for the Lions, back at the Lion 40-yard line right now. Sorry, dude. It's not like the cord's right in my way. He gets a decent one off that time. Marcus has to go back and catches it at the 33. Gets up the middle, around the corner, up to the 50, 45, 40, 30, 20. Taken down by his face mask at the 20-yard line, and no flag. I'll take it. That's fine. But that was like two-handed takedown by the face mask. Wow. Okay. No big deal. I'll take the run any day. 7:31 remaining here in the fourth quarter. Marcus looks a little tired. Ball on the Bronco 19. Reeves in the pistol with Marcus Ramon Edwards behind him. They shift. Marcus moves up. Marcus at quarterback. Benjamin Bruce takes the ball in the jet sweep, heading left, get around the corner, and he is fast. Touchdown, Benjamin Bruce! first time this season, a different Lion scores the touchdown. (33-6) with the extra point coming up. Great snap, great kick, extra point is good. Lions lead 34-6, 7:23 remaining in the fourth quarter. Make Swift Stop your first stop when you're on the road or on the go. With locations in Post, Lamesa, Seminole, and Carlsbad, Swift Stop. Those convenience stores are the cleanest around. We have a wide variety of refreshing drinks and goodies, so you'll be revved up for the miles ahead after the trip to Swift Stop. Same formation as last. 4 guys near, 6 guys far. Tyler Madsen. Kind of a squib kick straight at one of the second row guys, and he's taken down quickly by number 21. And I just wanted to give Coach Hiley a second to get really mad at me for not saying Deacon Hiley. Did you see that, Coach Hiley? Your kid made a tackle, and it was awesome. A little wingback reverse here. Wingback trap. Gains about 4-ish. Yeah, 4. So while I'm thinking about it, Davis, if you're watching, that you didn't know you were doing this good in this game. Eli, if you watch this after the fact, I'm sorry, bro. Called your brother's name for a long time. I will eventually get there. Great try by both Brady Scott and Cade Hayes. Almost had him behind the line. Was able to pick up the first down. Right at midfield, the Broncos have first down, 6:36 and counting here in the fourth. Double pass. Taken down by Cade Hayes eventually with a little help from his friends. And just so all of you know, yes, Coach Hiley texted me because I delayed in saying the kid's name. That was funny. I just wanted to see what he'd say. Hey, announcers got to have fun too, right, folks? We were back up to 70 a minute ago. And they're falling off a little bit now with the score the way it is. Second and long. Lead left. Grabbed first by Number 66, which again, I have not memorized numbers yet, helped out by Brady Scott. And 66 is not on my roster, so I don't know how to help you there. 507, 506, 505 remaining. Quarterback keeper right off the center's right hip to bring up 4th and long at the Lion 48. And I believe they're punting. Yes, number 3 heads back. .424 remaining in the 4th. I mean, you could do a trick play here. I mean, why not? And he is a trick play. Throwing it to the left. Hit him in the chest. Hit him really hard in the chest, actually, and it caused the ball to bounce off. The Lions take over on downs on their own 47. Clock stopped at 4:04 here in the 4th. Apparently we've hit one of Dylan's favorite songs. So with all the texting I'm getting, I missed Coach Hiley telling me how the girls did today. They went 4-0 today. That is not true. That would be last time. Coach Hiley, give me an update, bro. I was reading the text you sent me from Bernie last week. Timeout Trinity. I believe that's the first one either team has taken this half. Their scoreboard doesn't have all those extra things on it, so. Those y'all that are wondering, Lady Lions volleyball, a little frustrating day today, but they'll bounce back tomorrow, we know. Going 0-2. They had a very busy week, as I'm sure a lot of them are tired. Get a good night's sleep tonight, ladies, and I'm sure tomorrow you'll be fine. Well, that's an interesting sound. Little French horn guy down there is jamming. And he's about the size of Jack Fisher, so it was fun to watch. Lions coming out what looks like victory formation. I take that back. Looks like you're putting in some of the seconds in as you've got Andrew Kincaid, our backup quarterback, in at quarterback now. If y'all don't know Andrew, he is a monster and very good quarterback as well. I believe that's Max Carricker behind him. Wow. Good, I was right. I think I know Max his running style decently to know it was him. Number 10 checks in the game of this, Josiah. Yeah, it's Josiah Marrero bringing the play in. Cannot see the number of the running back behind Andrew Kincaid, who's now in the pistol formation. Throws it out to Josiah Marrero, makes a move, and he's up the field. Already gained about 10 yards, taken down, and the Lion first down. Great throw, great catch by the brand new Lion quarterback and the freshman out there on the wing. A lot of subs coming in for the Lions right here. Clock running at 2:50 remaining in the fourth. Andrew Kincaid under center, Max Carricker behind him. Max Carricker up the middle again. Gain of about 4. Let's see who the other running back is. 27.
Isn't that like a restaurant?
Hayden Rowden. Hayden Rowden in motion. Hands off to Hayden Rowden. Hayden Rowden with the first down. Gain of about 7 yards. Clock stops at 2:02 with the line first down. And the sticks get moved. Clock back running again. 1:57, 1:56 remaining in the fourth. Fairly certain the majority of the kids out there are the number 2 guys. I do see Eli Davis, and I know I'm right. Andrew Kincaid under center. Max Carricker behind him. Hand off to Hayden Rowden again. Gains a couple on the play. Keeps the clock running. 1:29, 1:28 remaining. It is Joshua, I'm sorry. Learning my freshman, bro. Learning my freshman. Andrew Kincaid with the keeper off the left tackle. Takes it up almost to the sticks. Looks like he's about a yard short. Easily a yard short seen from up here. I don't know why the sticks are moving, and now they're making it 2 yards short. They totally moved the sticks. Now they don't even know where they go now. They're working on putting the sticks back to where they belong. There we go. 3rd and short. Andrew Kincaid under center. Max Carricker behind him. Eli Davis in motion. I didn't even see who had the ball. That was a good job right there. It's like a gain of about 4. Another first down Lions. 10 seconds remaining. And that's the game, folks, as the Lions head to the sideline. Your final score, 34-6. The Lions go 1-1 on the season, defeating the Clarendon Broncos here in the panhandle of Texas. A nice, clear night. Great fans, great team. It was a good job by all. The Lions did come out in the second half doing a little bit better, a little more focus. And like I said earlier, Clarendon looked a little tired. The Lions were able to put up quite a bit of points here in the second half. Again, that's 4 touchdowns by Marcus Ramon Edwards and 1 by Benjamin Bruce. Lions gather its midfield, hoping to get together with the Broncos for the post-game prayer. with the perks of living in Texas. And aren't we thankful of that? So while you're saying a little prayer for us driving home, and for the ladies out in Plano, let's say a little prayer for our country, as we know all the blessings we can get. I'll leave it general like that. Have a good night, Maddie. So for Maddie, the Clarendon camera girl, for Dylan, I wish I was a wrestler, Tyler, my consigliere, my sidekick, my Costello to my Abbott, maybe? I don't know.
Your unwitting adoption.
Oh, apparently he's my kid now too?
3 times.
See if you looked up.
Was their team or
Just meant ours, but it's kind of funny. Both teams we played the last 2 weeks have had the same song, which happens to be the same song of my high school. I went to Granbury High School in South Fort Worth. Glad the Lions respectful like that. They stood in attention and allowed them to enjoy their anthem. Give them a hand afterwards before they started their post-game meeting. All our cheerleaders over there ready to do our song once the guys are done in their meeting. And again, if you hadn't had a chance, if you're still with us and haven't hit that subscribe button, please do it now. Again, if you missed the game last week, it was a great game. I know we lost last week, but it was a great game. You ought to go back and watch it. Next week, as I said earlier, the Lions will be at Abilene Christian University to play Liberty Christian on the turf at a big school. It's going to be awesome. We've been there a couple of times. It's going to be great. The live stream, again, will be coming from the press box, as Dylan and I will be high, even much higher than this, above the playing field. Playing a team I haven't seen before. I believe it is Coach Staten's old school. Trinity Christian school song. May not be able to hear it, but at least you can see. All our fans, thankful for all of them coming. For you guys being with us here on Trinity Christian Sports here on YouTube. Again, for Dylan and for myself, we thank you for watching. Stay tuned to Twitter and Facebook when we'll start the next one, and we will see you down the road.